didn't know this. If you get all of the rewards, you
Mm-hmm.
get an Evo tool at the end. I just noticed that.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, if you claim all four, you get the Evo tool. Were you able to get the first one finally?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Wow.
yeah, a lot of people were going on the Discord because they couldn't get it. Let's see. I gotta reset the damn stream up. And I hate it when it messes up like that. All right, let's see. 2K25 on mail. Not for kids. But yeah, it's just been losing like just for a second here and there. Like just kind of weird. What up, Chad? Chad refuses to hit the like button again. You can only do it once.
This is tight, boy.
Just hit it twice, Chad. I hear that works well.
It's tight.
This is such
Oh,
a
don't go
pain.
in the sand, you dingle.
Copy.
Oh,
Pop out Chad. Fine. Takes forever. Got Miss Vicky the link. Got the live chat replay. I think we're good to go. I think we're yet to go. All right, cool. Oh Lord, what we got?
nice flat sand.
Can I hit a pick? Oh Lord, it's too far. Splasher. Be good. Go!
Roll.
Damn it.
Oh, late ball. Gotta
Little
watch
eight
this line.
ball.
Gotta watch this line. Where he's going way right. More right. He over. Compensate. Hot dog. Come on, dog. Oh,
All right, it's a show. That.
oh yeah.
Well, welcome back, Chad, Miss Vicky, Spence.
Oh,
What is wrong with you people? I have no clue why all y'all do is burp and shit
that is
yourselves.
that is a shrimp quesadilla
Uh,
and some cactus surprise that Gabrielle gave me.
who's Gabrielle?
He owns the
Gabrielle's a male?
yeah. He runs the taco joint down here by me.
Oh, okay. Is that place good?
Oh, it's real good. He always lets me try what he makes for the workers. This was
So,
a cactus surprise.
so do you remember that bomb ass hamburger spot that was over near my office in B Town, and then there was one like over in Grandin area?
Yeah, that closed.
Yeah, the Geisha.
Yeah,
So something reopened in that spot in V Town,
yeah.
and it's it's the bomb, dude. It
What
is
is it?
the bomb. They've got just like they got smash burgers, the same waffle fries that they had at Gesa.
Uh,
They got quesadillas, hot dogs, chicken tenders. They've got egg rolls. They got Philly cheesesteak and
yeah.
pizza egg rolls.
Oh, it's short.
They've
Uh,
got, I mean, it's all just like fatty, like American diner type food.
you can order from there?
Yeah, they're on Double D as well. Um, it's not quite Gesa quality, but I mean, it's cheap too, very cheap. Like a burger's $8.
Ooh, very that?
Yeah, but a hot dog is $5.50, which is kind of pricey. But I think it's like one of the big, like quarter pound, like a big hot dog.
Mm.
The only thing I've had there is steak quesadilla, and I'll tell you one thing: their salsa is on point. Man, it's on point. What up, Chanel? Hadn't seen you in a minute. Hungry as a savage. My saying is hungry as a hostage.
Up six. Man, this wind.
The way that I eat or don't eat, I need to go back on intermittent fasting because it was easy for me to do.
I mean, do you eat 3 meals a day? You
No,
don't, do you?
I only eat once anyway, really.
Uh,
So, I mean, it was the one I was doing the intermittent fasting, you could eat from 12 to 6. And I've never consumed calories through liquids. So, neither does Chad. Chad doesn't consume any liquid calories unless he's drinking beer, which is not often. It's just like a case and a half, like I don't know, like every day, something like that. Chad gets down. All right, what is we uphill 7, 9 miles an hour? Daggone wind. Just what I need, something else to push me further right. Shit, I shanked that.
oh man.
This on YouTube. West by God, baby. Next time I'm up with my girls, I gotta go. I gotta go meet and hang out with Chad. We gotta go to the casino. Go dog track. They still run dogs up there, Chad? Yeah, I think they don't run ponies up there.
Short. Hey.
Chad said, I do not freebase cocaine. No
Wait.
basing. No basing.
Greyhound. You ever been to the Greyhound races?
Uh, no, I haven't. That's what I was talking about. Oh, hell
Uh,
no. I'm not taking Miss Dubuck to meet Chad. Hell no. What do you think? I'm crazy? Icky? That's a solo mission. Because, well, the other thing, too, is I know Chad and I will get into some shenanigans she may not want to be a part of. We may break several laws.
R3.
9 feet up. What's this up with this left to right wind? 8 miles an hour here. 9 feet up to the. That might be good. Actually. Nope.
That's in the bushes.
Golly. What up, Sooner? I gotta look at Sooner's IG again with all those sports cards. We need to get back into sports cards, Pete.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're so cool. Have you seen them?
you gonna start doing some breaks on stream?
Nah, you can't. You can't. You can't rip packs and come out ahead. It's impossible
Oh Lord, what? I can't even see my lie here.
unless you buy like some kind of crazy expensive box and hit something huge. Like I've looked, you can't really. I mean, you have to get extremely lucky to break even if you're ripping packs.
Uh,
I couldn't imagine like I watch these guys that do well. Some of them are breaks, but some of them they're opening personal boxes. There's this Asian kid on YouTube that owns a shop,
oh,
and I mean, dude, he's sitting there like cracking boxes of like freaking national treasures. Uh, I mean, just crazy. Derek from the Cigar Club, he bought 2 cases of basketball national treasures from a car shop in Charlotte when it was Zion's rookie year and everybody was chasing that double logo man. There was like $1 million bounty on it.
uh,
And so he bought, I forget what he paid. I think the, I think it was, God, what was it? I know he paid like 6,000 a case. And I'm trying to remember how many boxes are in the case of National Treasures. I think it's 4 boxes. But the thing is, each box is only 1 pack of cards. Oh my God. I think there's only like 12 cards per box. So a case of 75 or $6,000 cards, it's only 48 cards.
what brand is it?
That's Panini National Treasures basketball. There's shit that's a lot higher end than that too.
Like, what is like? It's been so long. Like, what's the upper deck now? What's the
Well,
like?
so
What brand?
Panini's kind of like they do everything, but like there's even higher end shit. Now, it's really weird because I think it's Sooner might help me here, but like um what's the name of that company? There's one company that basically owns the rights to all of it. And some stuff's even out there that's not licensed right. What is that big freaking merchandise conglomerate? Uh uh what am I thinking of, Sooner? The big conglomerate that owns everything or the rights. Oh yeah, Fanatics. Yeah, so and then it's weird, like some brands, like with the autographs, like certain players don't sign with certain brands.
As
Um,
short as a board.
it's kind of a mess. But Panini makes like a bunch of different like sub brands. Like they make Optic, they make just all kinds of shit. National Treasures is just kind of one of their higher end deals, and there's ones higher. Anyway, he bought these boxes for the cases for 6 grand,
That's crazy.
48 cards. But like I said, at that time, you had a chance of hitting $1 million Zion. Um, so he hatched those
Nice.
cases, kept them sealed, never opened them, and he waited for a while. And the the logo man was still out there. It was a 101. It was a rookie patch auto. And when I say logo man, like now they're doing the cards are kind of like shadow boxes, and they'll have like pieces of jersey in it.
Yeah.
And this was the jersey that actually had like the NBA logo. Like that's why they call it the logo man. and I think it was Gary V. Somebody put $1 million bounty on it. Like literally, get the card as long as it's not damaged. He'll buy it raw for $1 million. And anyway, so that card was still live and out there in the wild. Nobody had claimed it yet, and the cases had been out for a while. Um, anyway, long story short, he sold those two cases for 25 grand a piece.
Oh,
So he made a cool 38,000 on the two cases. Um, like it was crazy. Like what else was in there? There was a lot of stuff in there, but here's the thing, man. You literally you could open up a case of national treasures and end up with, a $6,000 case. You could literally end up with $500 worth of cards.
hmm.
$1,000. I mean, like it's crazy. And then they sell in most of the lines they sell this FOTL, which stands for first off the line.
Yeah.
And usually those are kind of loaded. And I'm kind of convinced after watching stuff that like dealers, the people that break, I'm almost convinced they kind of get loaded boxes from the companies. But yeah, Flawless is the one that's. I watched this guy open Flawless. I can't remember what it was, but it's like it comes in a suitcase, and like six of the cards are already freaking, like slabs, like they're going to get graded, and then, but see, like those boxes guarantee like six or eight autographs, and I think there's like six cards that are slabbed, and then there's like a pack of cards that might be like 8 or 12 cards or some shit. But yeah, they retail for 10 grand. And I know that Flawless, the guy, when he opened this one box, the market of it was up to almost 20 grand.
Huh.
I mean, it's just insane. It literally is gambling. I mean, like, that's why opening packs is just kind of crazy. Uh,
What did the companies release? Like what's in their set each year? Like you can see
yeah, yeah.
how
Like,
much of what card they put out. And
yeah, that's the thing. Like, when we were kids,
you
it's
don't.
like me. I have like 50 freaking King Griffey Jr. Upper Deck rookies. They just
The
mass printed the shit out of
nice stuff.
everything. So with these, they put out different. Like one of my favorites that I've seen is a panini. It's called Optic, and they make it in like football and basketball. I don't know if they make baseball. I guess they do, but it's just a cool looking card. And then they have these parallels they call them, which are just rare cards that are like different colors, so like red ice and you know different parallels that are you know one of ones, one of fives, one of tens, one of 50s, one of 25, stuff like that. There's number cards and like rookie. Everybody always goes for the rookies though that are like autographs and
Mm.
like in baseball right now, everybody's chasing like Skeens, that pitcher for Pittsburgh. Last year in basketball, everybody was trying to hit Wemby, yeah, that Wembanyama, that dude for the what does he play for San Antonio?
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, like a lot of those cards are big money. Um, but it's crazy. And then two, like they're divided up as well. Like there's regular boxes. Well, I told you they sell the first off the line, and then there's in addition to like you might buy a regular box at like Target, but then like card shops get what they call hobby boxes that are more expensive. But they've got more stuff in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, shit. A lot of the product now, like when you buy a box of something, it's guaranteed to have X amount of like, like they might say, well, this box is guaranteed two autographs or, good God, man. I haven't burped and shit that much in fucking a month. Like, what is wrong with you?
Let me get you to try this cactus surprise I had tonight.
Well, yeah, surprises. There's no surprise what it's doing. Shit. You and JM.
just a Guatemalan
A
grandma
Guatemalan
recipe.
fucking shit your pants. No wonder. Fucking,
Don't hate on the Guatemalans.
maybe you wouldn't have to break in a porta john to take a shit and find a hobo that spent the night.
No.
I still can't believe that.
They had to replace that porta john.
Yeah, I'm sure they did. You ripped the damn door off of it.
Costed Alex
I mean,
a little bit of money.
I hope you let that dude sleep on your couch for the next couple nights before he got his home back.
Oh no, he ruined my morning.
You ruined his morning, I think is more like it.
Well, he didn't have to poop up against a tree at 6 a.m. right by a trail where somebody
Oh,
could have walked by.
oh my God.
Pick your pit.
That's true. I mean, you do live right on the trail. Like, how far were you from the house?
Oh, about a mile.
Oh, yeah, that's far enough. Yeah, but
That's
your
easy.
ass can run a mile in 6 minutes.
But not when you got to poop.
That's true. Yeah. What the hell did you wipe with? Leaves?
Yeah, big leaf.
Oh my God.
It was like God planted this little bush beside
Shut
me. It had
up.
these giant
Stop it.
leaves. No, I swear.
Moses' burning bush was right there.
Yeah, divine.
And the 11th commandment was, Pew, thou shalt wipe your ass. There it was.
Yeah, perfect.
Good God. I called this guy this morning, chat, FaceTime. He didn't pick up. And then he called me right back. He's sitting on the damn toilet. I'm like, what? I mean, well, they don't call him Pew for nothing. Yeah.
Open door policy.
Jeez.
How about you drain this one for the dub?
All right, I'll
Get
try.
us
I'll
back to even.
try. Oh, she's got a little bit of break in her. Got a lot of break in her. Oh,
Nope. If I could hit some of these mid rangers for the break, I'd be deadly.
Chad said, I've heard that's what happens when you eat ass.
Um,
I wouldn't know. Y'all are wild out there. Y'all, that's the new generation eating ass. That's just sick. I know. Ah, what's wrong with
it's
people? What's wrong with people? Damn got Sodom and Gomorrah out here. Got queers and trannies running everywhere. The Lord's coming again. The rapture's coming. All you heathens are going to be left behind eating ass.
what we got.
Now, that's sick,
Oh,
Sooner.
this is number 9.
I didn't need any more of an explanation. That's a quick nine.
Mm.
Gross. God, that's gross.
Oh, that's left. Fight,
I
fight.
was starving, and all of a sudden I'm not hungry anymore. That'd be a good diet. Just have somebody call you and get hungry and start finding snacks. Tops Bob Ross. Are they actually Bob Ross cards? Or did Bob Ross paint a pretty picture? They put a pretty picture on the box. What up, Skulls?
Shank it. You gonna shank it. Shank it, boy. Did not shank it, but
Let's see. But yeah, the cards are crazy. You know, Stags has gotten big into cards, and
You're telling me that.
I mean, he knows like the damn like at Target. Well, he knows the damn distributors, like when they drop the cards off and everything. He's wild. He's hit every card shop from here, like anything in like a 200-mile radius. He regularly in his rotation.
Like it depends.
Stop! Stop!
Oh, all
Laud is bringing Hendricks and Skinner. They're already there, bro. Hendricks and Skinner. You know, Shotty told me something the other day about Hendricks that I had no idea. And it was something when Hendricks was here in the U.S. Um,
you tell
oh,
me.
how does that not
Oh,
fall?
oh,
That's horseshit. Hendricks' manager was into a bookie for quite a bit of money. And of course, the bookie was the mob back then. And he wasn't paying. And did you know that
hmm.
Hendricks' manager's bookie kidnapped Hendricks? And they kept him like, I mean, they were good to him and shit, they fed him well, drank, whatever. But they held him hostage until this dude like paid money.
That's crazy.
The background's different scenery, like Ross painted it. They licensed the work from Ross Family Organization. Have you ever gotten good and like really stoned and watched Bob Ross paint?
Mesmerizing.
Yeah, it can be. It'd be a religious experience at some point. What did I get 100 VC for? Oh, it was that 150 holes. Remember, I had 9 left.
Uh,
So I wonder if it pops up another one, like keep going. Does that guy's icon, or is it just me, or does it look like a pair of boobs next to you up there?
yeah,
What is that?
he's got demoted.
JM does have that Bob Ross Alabama afro. All right, let's see what it says. Level 15. God, 150 more holes
Uh, that's ridiculous.
to unlock some shoes that are rare, that are 2K. Actually, kind of look like Travis Scott Dunks, but they're 2K shoes. Oh gosh! But yeah, I thought that was crazy. Hendricks kidnapped. There's a bunch of conspiracy theories behind his death.
I, something went bad after the invite.
Oh shit! What happened?
Oh no, low fiber.
Clock's gone bad. We're having data errors all over the place. This is nice. I'm used to being the one that always invites JM. Just sit back and wait for invites. Beautiful. I got these ready up. That's what I need to do. I need to play with JM in the morning, and my ranking will go down. And then I play with you and just build it back up. How do you like
Oh,
that owl player card there?
that a new one?
It was in the challenges. I
Uh,
finished all the new challenges. But yeah, there's a good like there's 2 Evo tools in there, a couple of challenge upgrades or upgrade tokens.
you out of Evos?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I told you to do a full bag with limited clubs. It's 18 Evo tools. which I
I might
told
have.
you. I don't know if I told you or JM, but it's like 15,000 VC if you were buying it, which is like $100 real cash, which is insane. Oh my
Okay.
God, I didn't tell you what happened, bro. So I've got like almost 80 my career wins. And I
Yeah.
and I had like 12, I'd played like 12 tourneys not getting that sponsored tournament that I need one more, right?
Right.
I got it finally. After you logged off, I played one my career. The next one I played, I had a ping sponsored event.
Uh,
Did it and got it. Go out, it doesn't give me the clubs. I go out and somehow it reset my shit at 0 of 5. I
no.
swear to God, I've got it on video. Um, and I posted it in the 2K Discord, and we got the link to the video and a timestamp. It shows it going through, um, and everything. And 2K hadn't responded to it yet, but another guy did, and he's like, yeah, I think it's a stepped up deal where like it's like phase one is 5, and then it's another 5, but it doesn't
Oh,
make
you got to
sense.
do it again?
Well, but see, it doesn't make sense because none of the other ones you do. And the ones that are stepped up that are progressive like that are like, if you look at them, they're like part one, part two, part three. Every time you finish it, it goes up a level. Well, this one's not set up like that. So now he did find a screenshot from back when the game first came out where it didn't list it as legend, it listed as veteran status or whatever, and it was 10 wins, 10 sponsors, whatever.
Hmm.
But it literally, it's worded exactly the same. So there wasn't like a progressive number on it.
What's
It
the other thing you have to do? It's like sponsor and
you
something
need
else, right?
you need well, it's a bunch of things because the things have a lot of shit within itself. You see what I'm saying? So it's multiple like multi-part things. So one of them is you have to get to level 9 sponsor level on like 5 companies. Those 5
Oh, yeah.
you've got to have 60 my career wins. You got to
But that one challenge is you have to get the level 9 sponsor on 5 different
yeah,
sponsors and those 5.
you need the 5
So you must have just done the first part.
well, but what I'm saying is there's never been a second part. Like it lists in, when they use words, legend in this game is the highest level.
No.
So I saw it. Like
I heard both.
he posted a screenshot of where it said, like veteran, whatever. But you even see it. It shows the completion of it at the end of the round. And I didn't get the clubs or anything. But then, it was like when it was done, you had to hit quest to go and it opened it. And I got like the club points. That's the thing. I got the other thing that it gives you is the my player like club points, but didn't get the damn gold club. Because I've posted on the Discord. I'm like, look, I got 732 hours in the game, 80 some wins. Like this is bullshit. Like, I was mad. Like, all right, I'm out of here. End the stream. Because not only that, that gave me another driver, which makes 20 drivers that unlocks like 800 VC, some other challenge.
Think we're lodged here.
But that's just it. It like
There you go.
it showed the completion of it on the screen. So
Hmm.
the Discord though, people are pissed today. Apparently, a lot of people couldn't get that first day of the the free stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, something was wrong.
So that recovery shot locker code I gave you, I think is 2K's apology, which doesn't come anywhere near covering it. You know,
Uh,
so I don't know. We're Skulls has done sent me another damn handheld gaming system. Good lord. Skulls is researching so many damn systems and Android and this, and I don't know if he ever plays it. I think he just researches them. Hey, what's up, Ford? What's up, Danielle? You do play Skulls? Damn, I didn't know that there was I didn't know there was that many of them. Skulls thinks consoles are dying, Pew.
Oh yeah.
He says it's going all handheld mobile. I told him he's crazy. He also thinks that Gran Turismo will be on Steam one day. I guess it will be if consoles die. There, he just backed it up. He said they are.
Uh-oh. He's going for the putting green. He's over there with the tee box. Green's wide open for you.
Let's see. I'll put up here. I'll be good. Come on, don't go right again. Spin. That's not Boomer Sooner. What's up, Stiff Richard? If you want mutable dev, what is a mutable developer? Just for the one game. Yo, 815, did you go get your cartridge? How do you beat Gran Turismo? I mean, I know you got to level 50 where you could do like the engine swaps and shit. The cool thing about Gran Turismo is its replayability is like
Hot dog.
nice. The race sport, I got you. I've got to unlock that Ferrari, man. You got a cart? Hell yeah. What'd you get? Have you smoked yet? How did it feel to be back? Smoke the devil's lettuce. 1 feet up, 1 foot uphill, man. 1 feet. You got to sound like Martin. Oh, what's the wind doing? 7 miles an hour. Hugh, I gotta let you listen to this idiot on here, Martin. Um, he like goes spazzes out and goes crazy. He's a complete idiot, but he has a constant like internal dialogue and fight with God. So like he breaks bad and goes crazy like 4 days a week, and then 2 days out of the week he preaches. And have you ever heard of Calvinism?
Oh yeah.
What do you know about it,
They're just like
other than it's a cult?
it's not really a cult. They just interpret the Bible a little different, I think. Like
Nah, they have to be narcissists, because they claim to be Calvinists that they're God's chosen people.
yeah, they believe in the elect. Like it's like predetermined if you're going to heaven or
Correct,
hell. Yeah.
correct, correct. And he's always talking about how all these people are going to hell. Like God isn't sovereign and God is not graceful and that God doesn't forgive. So he's like talks about repenting all the time, but it's like it's almost as if he dies before he's repented all of his sins, like he's going to go to hell. Like he just says all this wild shit. He's just crazy, man. But it fits him. He's a complete narcissist, and it completely fits his profile that that he would be predetermined to be one of God's chosen people. Oh my God, what is wrong with you?
What happened?
You just shit your pants again. Free is the way, says Chad. But yeah, I mean, he does all this wild shit. Um, what was the point of me telling you about Marmar? Um, I mean, this guy's wild, bro. He is wild. Trying to remember what I was going to tell you about. But yeah, we troll him hard. This idiot said I was sniping his dumbass one day, and he was sitting there. He tells his chat. I mean, this dude lies by default. He told his chat that my daughter, that Lily, found him on Facebook and called him. Lily called him to apologize for my behavior against him online. Oh yeah, and that like all this stuff that I had done to my ex-wife, all this just crazy shit. So
How
I
often
was,
does he stream?
I mean, he changes his channel name like every day, and then he does all this. He's crazy, dude. You just gotta listen to this dude. He's not mentally right.
Fight, fight. Ooh,
Nice.
ooh.
But yeah, Lily called me later in the stream, and I'm like,
She
hey, this
watches
guy.
him.
No, no, no. She just called me, and I said, hey, this guy
Oh,
said. And she's like, wait a minute. She said he claims I called him on Facebook, and she's like, not on Facebook. She's like, Facebook's for old people. She's like, I'm
so
there.
how do you troll him? What do you say?
I mean, all you got to do is just, I mean, he's a horrible human being. Um, he's like he does political content. He has no idea what he's talking about. He's literally his IQ is very low. I don't think well, I know he didn't graduate high school, and but he pretends like he's the smartest person in the room. So like if he's going to do something like he's going to talk about a topic on religion, like he'll look up a couple vocabulary words, before he streams to make himself sound smart. But no shit, math, this dude does not math. This dude does not spell. The dude, like a couple months back, he was drunk, but he was trying to tell everybody that 700 was an odd number, right? So he didn't really get the benefit of the doubt, but he was drunk. Well, just a couple weeks ago, we had him out on a panel just messing with him, and Osmond was like, "Hey, Martin, is 500 an odd or an even number?" And he said, "Odd." He's convinced it's odd, and he's like, "Well, explain to me why it's even." And he's like, "Because it's divisible by two." Like he's like, "Well, the base number is five, and five is odd." It's like, oh my God! Like he literally, I mean, truthfully, thought 500 was an odd number. That's how
I'm sure
dumb
he's.
this guy
Are you
is.
sure he's not playing a character?
He is not trolling, bro. Trust me. No, there is no character. I mean, other than whatever his bipolar is. but he's literally crazy. Yeah, he definitely didn't get his GED. Chad, not mentally right, so that's polite. Yeah, he just lies, and then like the crazy thing is, he talks about he grandstands on telling the truth and like all this stuff, and like just lies by default, and like his lies are debunked by himself, like on stuff he's previously recorded. Like he went to jail for like he did something. He was messing with his neighbor's cable, like whether he was trying to steal it or whatever. Ended up inadvertently pulling out their
I
cable
ooh,
to their house, and he got arrested. Well, when his cable was getting fixed, apparently he had this guy come out to his house to fix the cable, and he was having a Jesus day, so he went online and said that God had put it on his heart to start a nonprofit and that he was going to distribute Bibles. I guess he doesn't know about the Gideons. I'm not sure. But anyway, he gets on there and he says you know, that God showed him that his head was in the right place because his cable guy came out. Um, and he said, yeah, my cable guy Vincent came out, and he ended up being a brother in Christ, and I had an old ESV study Bible laying around that I gave him, and it worked out. And the God showed me, yeah, my that was the right way, and that I'm thinking along the right paths, and now we're good friends and brothers in Christ, and all this stuff. And he so like how he lies? Like he talks like Creek Squad is like Ryan Upchurch fans, and he was like,
mm,
oh yeah, he knows all about Creek Squad online, and how they're idiots and all this other stuff. Well, a couple of days later, he's talking about his new best friend he gave a Bible to, and he called him Ben. The whole story's just made up. You know, he didn't even remember his own lie of Vincent Ben. So he's caught up in shit like that all the time, and I made a video on it. He'll even deny it, even though there's a video of him saying that it's Vincent. Like it's crazy. You just have to. This guy's unreal.
how did you find this guy?
Yeah, that's a good question. Hey, later, Chad. The better question is, how did he find us? Better question is, how has he survived this long? Like he told everybody his parents were dead, and they're not. They just like he's alienated his whole family. Like they don't they don't freaking associate with him. I mean, dude, it's insane.
Oh, that's long. That. Mm.
It is insane. What up, Messiah? Oh yeah, cop sitting on his couch. Yeah, but then like he's done a couple of streams. I think he's done three now, where he's like an emotional mess, and he's really like has that's the only time he'll have self awareness. And when he actually lays out his scenario in life, he has suicide streams where he's going to off himself.
Awful.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it is it's some wild shit. This guy, damn it.
Ooh.
You know what, Stiff Richard? You're saying that. The thought did cross my mind when they said that guy uh, went postal yesterday in rural Pennsylvania and shot all those cops. Man, that was a sad thing. Did you see that view? Somewhere in rural
No.
rural PA. They went to serve like a court order and turned into a shootout, I guess. I think, how many was it, Miss Vicky? I think three cops died, three or four, and like two of them were in critical condition. But yeah, he's a lunatic, man. Yeah, it happened yesterday, Stiff Richard. I think they said it was like maybe 90 miles or something like that from Philly, but it was very rural area. Like they showed a lifeguard helicopter out there, like in the field. That's how far remote it is. I was trying to think earlier without Googling it. How many people died in the Virginia Tech shooting?
It's
You're,
31.
was it that many? My
Yeah.
God. I thought it was 20 something and then a bunch of people. So 31 people were killed. And then there was a bunch of people like injured pretty bad too, wasn't there? God, dude, that's insane. That is insane. Miss Vicky, 31 is what he said was the death total.
What? 13. It's a long hole.
What was the building that he killed the most people in? Burris is the auditorium. What's the
I can't remember the name.
because I remember the lady that she used to clean our house over in Canterbury. She was we went to church with her, but she cleaned houses on the side, but she was a professor at Tech and she was there on the second floor. 'Cause I think that building that he killed the most in was 3 stories. Because I know some people jumped out from the second and third stories and broke bones and stuff jumping. So if I'm not mistaken, he did all that with a pistol.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh man, that was 2005, Miss Vicky. It was April 16th, I believe, because my son was born the next day, which is the 17th. I think it was '05. Yeah, Lily was born '03. Yes, '05.
Whoa.
Golly, it's a spin.
How'd you put that much spin on it?
Oh, it said April 7th, Miss Vicky. Well, your memory's so good, you probably know my birthday, which is April 8th. So, and it's the day before Ben's birthday. So maybe you remember me telling you that like the day before my birthday. Or something. Yeah, it wasn't long between, I don't think, Shady J, the Boston Marathon bombing. It was somewhere in that time frame. You remember the shoe bomber on the airplane? Yeah, I know you know my birthday, but I'm saying that would be the day before.
Whoa.
My God, dude. I mean, how are you not just like floating away? My God, dude. That's just egregious.
I'm gonna bring you some of that stuff.
Have to deal with you doing that. JM's freaking hacking up a lung, freaking COVID ass.
You sit
He was. He went to work today, but
up 17.
par
Par
five.
five.
Yeah.
Going for a power drive. Be silly.
Yeah, because I was saying earlier when Ben was born and we were still in the hospital, the day he was born, uh, President Bush was flying in to go to Tech or whatever. But I don't know if I ever told you about my buddy, David, or I'm not going to say his name. He was a customer of mine, Pew, that was FBI local, local FBI agent field.
Uh,
And that's the dude that I knew that was a Delta operator. He was a Delta Force for 8 years. And I actually saw him on TV down there, and he was one of the first on scene. They took a chopper from here down there.
hmm,
And I mean, you could only imagine the kind of shit he saw being a Delta operator for 8 years. And he said by far that's the worst shit he's ever experienced in his life as far as just violence and, just
I bet.
awful. Yeah, because it started over in one of the dorms, didn't it? Like he killed like two people in a dorm
I
that
think you're
were
right.
like in his manifesto. It was like a girlfriend or somebody that he was trying to date or that he was stalking or some shit. Um,
Like
so he killed Turn. Damn, that should have come down the hill.
pretty
So I
good.
know I know he killed those two in the dorm and then went straight to campus and just started. I don't know if it was across two buildings. I think there was three locations maybe. But man, that's crazy. Is that at that one, the Virginia Tech one, Miss Vicky? Did you know that, Pete? That the timeline, like as far as that shooter, that he was court ordered to go to outpatient like mental care like
Yeah.
2 years prior or something. I didn't know that, Miss Vicky.
Yeah, I remember.
Was there another Asian guy after that like stabbed some people on campus?
Mm.
It was something like that. Was that you this morning that I was playing with, or JM that I was talking about when Lily had that death threat?
Must have been JM.
Do you know about that?
Uh-uh.
Oh man,
No.
because I was talking about just how impressed um, that I was with Virginia Tech when she was a freshman living in the dorm. You can't even really call it dated. She dated this guy that went to prom with her for like 3 weeks. He was a year older, and he went to high school out in the Canny, um, Bed County. And anyway, like it had been uh, like a year after they had even like talked to each other, seen each other, and all of a sudden, like this guy had some kind of like schizophrenic crisis or something, and all of a sudden started threatening. He started saying he was going to kill Lily, and that he was going to come to the school and come to a football game. And let me tell you, man, Tech was on that shit. The campus police, between me and Jay, They talked to us. This one guy talked to us every single day. The head of campus police. They locked her entire dorm down, like for a couple of weeks, like completely restricted access. Um, they he made the threat, going to the football game, and now like they have an ID thing at football games, and they can tell stuff in the crowd. Anyway, he did end up coming to the football game
Oh,
after
really?
after they had barred him from campus. Yeah, he got arrested, but like when they called me, the officer actually three-wayed me and Jay, and the campus police guy ended up driving her down to, I think it was Seaburg, to file with the actual police, like protection orders and all that stuff.
Huh.
She never had to go to court or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, they they were. I mean, I was very impressed by how serious they took that. I mean, extremely. Like I said, I know I talked to that dude every day for at least 7 to 10 days. So, and I mean, the dorm that I don't know the name of her freshman dorm, but they ended up, like I said, they locked the whole damn thing down, which I'm sure security's probably more than it was than like we were in school. But
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I think they locked it down to the point that you couldn't get in unless you're a resident of the building.
Yeah, they were just starting to get like where you have to use your like school ID to get into your dorms when I was there.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, they like only like a few of the newer dorms had that. The older ones still didn't have it.
Oh, I love Blacklist, Steve Richards. That dude's a great actor. What's his name? The main guy. The female in there is really good too. The female lead. What up, Mom? DoorDash, mother trucker. I think I finished watching that series, Paramount. It was on one of the network. Like I watched it when it was on network TV.
There, same spot.
What was the crime syndicate? What do they call it? The cabal. I know cabal. I think that's a general term for like a rogue shadow government. James Spader. There you go. Yeah, great actor. At least in that. Great actor. Unc, what are you talking about? Are you talking about Candace Owens? 10 seasons. Yeah. What's great is every episode is a new deal, but there's still stuff that carries on, like a timeline for the whole thing. But um, yeah, it was pretty good. Some of those too. Whoever the individual is that they're after, some of those are actually based off of real life criminals. Did you ever watch Blacklist, Pew?
No,
was that other show that was really good? It was the one that had that dork in it. The guy was kind of dorky, but he made like a computer program that had like a predictive algorithm on who was going to commit crimes or be a part of a crime in the future. And it was called, what was that? Like your number would come up, and then like they would try to intervene with this number, like before the bad thing happened. It was all like linked surveillance camera links. What was the name of that show? Anybody know what I'm talking about?
Get up, ball. Oh no.
What the hell was it? Show. It's not. I want to say Designated Survivor. It's not Designated Survivor. Damn, what's the was it Minority Report? That doesn't sound right. That's a movie with Tom Cruise, isn't it?
Wind is atrocious.
Yeah. Shit. Come on. I
One
was all.
hander.
I was off on that. Let's see. This is it. The Machine. The TV show that I was thinking of, the one I just described, is called Person of Interest. Pretty good show. Nice putt. Later, hillbilly. It says a secretive tech billionaire named Harold Finch creates an all-seeing artificial intelligence known as the Machine for the U.S. government to protect from terrorist attacks. However, the machine also foresees ordinary violent crimes which the government deems irrelevant. Can you read that here? Damn, 10 mile an hour cross.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's 13 on the last hole. Like,
Stop. Oh, did I block you
through the
out?
trees.
Nah, you got that. You got the gap there. All right, let's see. It says Finch delusion creates a backdoor to receive the social security number of the person of interest involved in these crimes each day. He doesn't know if the person is a victim or perpetrator, so they have to like kind of figure that out with his detective team. It says Finch hires a presumed dead ex-CIA operative John Reese to investigate and intervene, aiming to save lives and prevent the crimes from happening. This series ran 5 seasons from 2011 to 2016. Is known for its blend of sci-fi, action, and crime drama. I don't think it was sci-fi. Harold Finch becomes disillusioned with the government's use of surveillance system, the machine, because it prioritizes relevant national security threats over irrelevant but equally important crimes against ordinary people. Pretty good show. What's the name of
Good there.
What's the name of that actor? Fast. There's so much stuff on Netflix right now. I was telling a woman earlier because she's finishing up Nashville. The Michael Emerson plays the dorky Harold Finch. What else is he in?
Oh no. Fight.
103 episodes, personal interest. He's in the Dark Knight one too. G.I. Joe. 81 episodes of Lost. Yo, Shotty, what up, dog? Hadn't seen or heard from you in a couple days. Where you been, man? Unc, are you still in here? I'm trying to figure out what he was saying. Let's see. Uh,
You guys are gonna quit.
see what Candace Owens posted. They took the SIM card out of the camera behind Charlie. He said something about it wasn't a cop. You're on the boat. Catch anything? Ah, are you kidding me? Come on, new buck. So that I don't really want to go into detail to you on the Charlie Kirk thing, but do you think that kid actually shot him?
Um, uh, I don't know. I haven't watched too much.
Yeah, I mean I haven't seen him much, but I mean I don't know. Just seems kind of like the kid that took the shot at Trump in Butler, Pennsylvania. It just doesn't jive.
Oh, no, that might be in the water.
Nah, you're good. You know, I was even telling Uncle Will or somebody like that kid may have even thought he did shoot Charlie, and he could have had like blank ammunition.
I just don't see how it happens twice. Like, I know he didn't have a security like a president has, but
Yeah, but
at
daggone,
the
I mean,
same
look at what Trump had. How the hell did that kid get on a rooftop and have a 150-yard direct line of egress to a past president and running for president? I mean, it's like what 150 yards on a rooftop.
Mhm.
Like that should never like ever happen. Like that's just shit just doesn't add up. That might be good to you.
Come back.
Where's the play?
It's a little short. You're a little deep, I think.
So what are we trying to say on here, Unc, um about the video footage behind him or whatever? Who wasn't a cop? I think we're figuring out that George Soros is the deep state. Yeah, no shit. Of course he's deep state.
That's terrible.
Who was that dude that owned he was friends with the Obamas, but he owned Weather Underground. He was like a domestic terrorist, but He was like a billionaire as well, or not a billionaire. He was wealthy. There were cops in the building under the shooting. Okay. Yeah, I mean, just like the Pennsylvania deal, there's a video from in the crowd of somebody pointing their camera up at dude on the freaking roof, with a gun saying, "Oh, there's somebody up there." Like, that shit's just crazy. Oh,
Oh, hot dog.
that's kind of what the show that we were talking about earlier, with James Spader. It's pretty much all about like the deep state. Well, oh, in Pennsylvania. Okay. Like, I mean, they even had snipers and sharpshooters in Pennsylvania, that had direct lines of sight on that dude and that were in a higher position. It's just crazy. Like, how do you miss that? It's just I don't. It's just not humanly possible. I mean, the dude parked like a mile away and just like walked to the thing and try. No.
You see that card right in the middle of the fairway right there?
Yeah.
What's he do?
What the hell? There's a pedestrian. A fucking. It's not there anymore.
No,
What the hell was that?
up 30.
Did you see the woman the other day that Rory McIlroy hit a drive into her lap?
Oh, yeah. Did
Yeah.
that, what's his name? The Ryder Cup captain, did he end up putting himself on the team or no?
No.
No.
Uh. He should have because he got hoodooed the year before. Europe is going to crush Team US.
See that on Beth page?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, Team USA has, well, they got Scotty Scheffler, which is hands down the best golfer in the world right now. And then they got DeChambeau, which with a name like DeChambeau, you would not think that he was from the United States.
They let Live on there?
Oh yeah, yeah, because DeChambeau's on it. I was trying to explain the difference to my girl last night, like Live and how like they've kind of poached from PGA, and it's like a whole thing.
Uh,
But I mean, some of these guys are stupid to not play on Live. Like, I forget what they paid DeChambeau, but I think he got like 24 million, 15 million, something like that, just to play the tour, despite whatever the winning. It didn't. His position in the tournaments didn't affect that pay at all. Like, that money was so that he would show up at X number of events, and they're treating him more like a. Oh, it's not enough. they're treating it more like an actual like traveling tour of like golf skilled players, you know. But like there's
Uh,
still big money in it, like for wins and stuff. But they were talking about the difference. I saw a podcast with John Daly on it, and John was talking about, you know, like nowadays, if you win a major, you know, it's like 3 to 5, 6, 7, $8 million. And when he won the British Open, he said it was 100,000 pounds, which he said was like 200 grand. And when he won the PGA, it was like
my
350,000.
God. Hmm.
You know, so they weren't paying that much. Oh, John said what people were getting paid 30 mil to just like do the tour. Yeah, I saw him. I saw John Daly. That was actually on that dude that does an agriculture podcast or whatever. I don't know how or why he's on there, but they definitely weren't talking about agriculture. You seen John Daly's son, Little John?
Yeah.
He's a pretty good player.
Plays Arkansas or something?
Yeah, yeah, he's Arkansas. Which I think John went to Arkansas. Are there any Hooters that are still open?
Hmm.
I'd imagine so.
Yeah, I would think.
Yeah, because supposedly he's like one of the few people that have it's like a Hooters like gold card or something, and it's like you eat and drink whatever you want free, like for life.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, well, that's his big sponsor for a while. You know, Hooters had that airline for a while that flew out of Atlanta. I don't know if they've still got it.
He used to set up in the Hooters parking lot at the Masters, didn't he? Like sell his
Oh yeah,
meals.
yeah, 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 absolutely. Yeah, that's where he made a lot of money from sponsorship, merchandising. Hell, I remember that like multicolored like stranded like yarn hair head cover that he had that he sold like shit ton of. But I looked earlier like trying to compare the money. I think Scotty Scheffler this year's won 56 million so far.
Gee, oh my gosh.
The
A
flag, that's
shot.
a good shot. Yeah. Hooters
Hit it.
VIP card. Remember how Oki's dad used to talk about Hooters? That's he's an idiot.
Roll. Turn.
Get in.
Oh,
Have you seen Oki in a while? I know he lives over there
it's
near
been
you,
a minute.
like over there near
Uh,
Hanging Dong.
uh,
Or that's
has
where he
been.
was. I know he was working. He'd worked himself up. I think he was damn near the manager regional wise at that bank.
Yeah, like the
He was
president.
always book smart. I did go in like about 2 or 3 years into my agency. I went in there and got a loan. It was a no doc loan. Like I just went and saw Oki. He's like, yeah, here, sign here. No collateral, 50 G's.
Oh my word.
God,
What are you doing?
I just played a tiny amount of break. I must have pulled it. Damn it, man. But yeah, that loan actually ended up screwing me. because it was a 50G line of credit. And you remember back when the banks tightened down on everything,
Yeah.
that note renewed its every year. And I had another line of credit with Hometown, and the stipulation with this one was it had to be paid down to zero at least once a year. So
Mm,
I would take it out of Hometown, I'd pay it down, whatever it was, pay it off, and then I mean you could take money back out the next day. It just had to end. It had to have a collected balance of zero at least once a year, and there was a date. And the 1 year I paid it off, and they just boom shut it down, didn't renew it.
huh.
Nothing to do with me. They just weren't doing like they were getting all unsecured debt off the books because that I mean that wasn't secured by shit. And I had the same issue with Hometown. I think I had 50 or 75K with them. And it's unsecured, and I got that from Mr. Rakes playing in a freaking card game with him at the one weekend at the Shan Club at the
Hmm.
annual party. And he said, I told him I'd been trying to get a loan, and he said, I'll have Susan call you Monday. And bam, done. No docs, no collateral, nothing. And they eventually, at the same time, started talking about doing the same thing, and they ended up making me take Jay's. Remember, she had that big Yukon Denali XL.
Uh,
I paid cash for that, so
oh, jeez.
they ended up making me put that, give them the title to hold that as collateral, but it still didn't collateralize with like half of the debt. But yeah, all the banks pretty much killed. Well, it was when the housing market fell out in 2019.
Yeah.
Like everybody was losing their ass. But I tell you what, those jokers, man, they're up to the same games again today, Pew. They're back at it.
Who's that?
The banks and the lenders, they're back at that same bullshit.
Yeah.
They're doing, 110% LTV. Well, of course, you won't get away with not paying like PMI now, but yeah, they're doing 100% LTV, and they're doing that bullshit where they'll do like a 80-20, like they set a HELOC up from the beginning. Hell, I even saw
Hmm.
shit about adjustable rates, like doing arms, because the interest rates are higher right now.
Let's see.
I mean, it's not like they were back then. I mean, but shit, um, they were all in. They were all in it together. You had inspectors, appraisers that would talk to the bank or to the mortgage lender, and the mortgage lender would say, "Hey, I need this house to appraise for, 450." It might have only been 350, but they needed, to dock the loan,
Yeah.
and then they were getting kicked back. I mean, everybody was making money hand over fist, got greedy, and then they ended up sitting holding the bag on all that shit. So of course they tightened shit down big time. But like I said, I've seen, it's getting a little more lax and lax every year. And they're kind of back to doing the same old tricks.
Yeah, I don't know how they're overvalued. Everything's overvalued as it is. I don't know how they can do that.
Yeah. Did you ever watch the movie The Big Short?
Nah.
God, it's an amazing movie. True story, by the way, too. Do you know the concept of it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. What was that guy's name? I remember the two young guys that like kind of found the algorithm or whatever. They're like, everybody kicked them out. Like, you're saying Lehman Brothers and all of them are going to fail? He's like, yeah, precisely. And that dude, whoever it was that bet it short, I mean, he made God, crazy money. Uh, you should watch it though; it's pretty good. Damn it,
That.
makes so.
Oh
Ah,
no. Oh no. You do a spinner?
no, that was I think that was just pitch. I don't know why I didn't hit Big Short. I think I watched it on YouTube. I think it was free on YouTube. There's quite a few movies on YouTube that are free. Yeah, Steve Carroll plays which is odd. He's normally a comedy guy, but that's right. Brad Pitt's in it too. Steve Carroll, Christian Bale, Ryan Gosling, Brad Pitt, Jeremy Strong, Marissa Tomei, Margot Robbie.
What the heck is this?
How accurate was The Big Short? The Big Short is a largely accurate portrayal of events leading up to the 2008 financial crisis. Uh, let's
Oh, on hot dog.
see. John Paulson is the guy that Steve Carell played. John Paulson made the most money by far from the crisis, earning over $26 billion for his hedge fund. Jeez, not a bad haul for the hedge fund there. Hey, night on. Too big to fail. Margin call. You ever watch Moneyball?
Yeah, I saw that. I think I read the book too.
Dude, I think I have to go back and listen, but I was streaming with JM one morning. I think that we played a game with Jonah Hill. I swear,
It'd be hilarious.
because the guy's name was like a variation of Jonah Hill. He sounded like him. And we asked, like, dude, are you Jonah Hill? And he's like, no, like he denied it, but he was talking to us, but it sounded just freaking like him. And then at the end of the thing, when we were streaming, I was like, all right, man, be good. Like, hopefully make some good movies coming up. And he was like, all right, thanks. Like, I don't know if it was him or not, but I mean, it sure sounded like him.
What was his screen name?
Like I said, it was a variation of his name. Like it was like the name Jonah Hill was in
Oh,
the name.
uh-huh.
Yeah. And like I said, he wasn't. It's not like he was trying to go around and fake people out on being Jonah Hill. Like he was denying it at first. I need to go back and find that stream.
Mm. Okay, great.
Is anybody here that was there that morning that saw that? I think JM said something about that other idiot that he's made movies with. Not Seth MacFarlane, but the dude that has that's like the stoner that has that laugh. Who's that guy?
Oh, yeah.
You remember Shady J? Who's that guy? Shit. Come on.
Ooh. You could really use that 1 foot putt you missed right now.
Yeah, no shit.
Miss it, Johnny. I don't want to go to overtime.
Oh, are they going to beat us here?
They're gonna tie us.
No, if they make it,
So,
do they win?
nah, it'll be even. Who else
No,
we
they're
got?
putting for three.
I know that if they win the hole, it's all square
Oh,
with
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, they
the
missed.
Spain.
But hell, I left you with pretty decent putter.
Oh
It's
yeah,
not horrible, but
the breaker.
yeah, ties a dub. Nice. Clutch.
Oh man,
Match madness. Finish 5 rounds of ranked match.
oh, it's bedtime for me.
Is it? Yeah.
En la cama,
Comma.
necesito ir
Necesito what?
a mi cama,
Say that again. Necesito what?
ir a mi cama.
Go to your bed.
Yeah.
Uh,
Y como se dice cozy in español?
como se dice cozy?
Yes.
Probably just cozy.
You gotta have a word for it.
Nosotros necesitamos. What's play? Uno mas. Uh, Uno mas match. You got one. You got one more in you.
I don't.
We just
I
got hot.
forced that one. I forced
That
that
was a
one.
four set.
Yeah.
I guess it is 10:30. Shit, I've got to eat something. Um, were you able to get those the uh the daily items or whatever?
Yeah, yeah, I got it.
You got them?
Yeah.
I
I
got
didn't
them.
get the one that extra one you got though.
Would it let you get it?
Let me see.
It's in the store.
Yeah, it's in there.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I figured it would air out. Look at that beautiful pink diamond drop. Pink diamond eye. Freaking Evo tools, man. I upgraded the ball to ruby. My tailor made. Let's see. Almost.
Yeah, let me get it.
Did it?
Yeah.
What's after ruby? Can't remember.
Ruby,
So I know it's emerald.
amethyst,
Okay.
and diamond.
Isn't there something between?
I don't think so.
Because it seems like that each season's brought two things. Like,
Usually it's just one. This is the first time they snuck one in the middle.
yeah, amethyst. Wait a minute. Okay, so I know it's plain, and then you've got emerald, then you got sapphire, and then after sapphire, it's ruby. From ruby, it doesn't jump to amethyst, does it?
I think so.
Let's see. CK25.
Yeah,
I think it's what are we missing here?
that's right. Ruby, amethyst, diamond.
I thought that there was more I thought that there was more colors than that. Um there's another one in there, P. There has to be. I mean, other than pink diamond.
Mm-mm.
Uh there's not?
Oh,
All right, let's see. What does it say? So there's core, emerald, sapphire, ruby, amethyst, diamond. Yeah, you're right. Pink diamond, after diamond. They haven't even updated the Wikipedia. So okay, that's why, because season two was okay. That's right. There was two colors in season two. It was ruby and amethyst, and then season three was just diamond. That's probably why they added it because they didn't do two at the beginning. They put pink diamond, but I wonder if they're going to go higher than pink diamond uh,
Sure
on
they will.
season four. Well, pink diamond is in the other 2K games. I think pink diamond is the highest level.
Oh, really?
I think like on 2K, like on basketball. I think pink diamond is the highest. Shit, that means I got to go to amethyst diamond and then pink diamond on this ball.
Don't
Which
put too much stock in your ball.
I mean, it makes a difference. Let's see. The ruby ball is plus 16. I don't have a pink diamond one, but the plus 16 effect and diamond is that one's 18. Is that right? Where's my? No, that's not diamond. There's ruby, sapphire. My yellow one is yeah, diamond. It's plus 20 diamond. So pink diamond's plus 22. So you go from yeah, I mean at ruby you go from 16 to 22, and a standard ball is let's see, and got balls all over. Oh god, they just clipped that. Four, four is 10. Well, hell, that's not. Four is 10. Emerald's 12. Sapphire is 14. Ruby is 16. Amethyst is 18. Yeah, okay. So diamond's 20. Pink diamond 22. Well, that's a pretty big difference to go from the core being 10 to 22.
Uh,
I mean, that's a lot. What the hell is this tailor made? What are these diamonds? Oh man. All right. Well, who's Tech playing tomorrow?
like Wofford or somebody like that. Maybe
Did
they'll get a win.
who did y'all lose to last week? Wasn't it like a junior college?
Yeah. Old
Like,
Dominion.
oh God,
And
I didn't know Old Dominion even had a football team.
yeah, they've been playing football for a while now, but
You know, I was surprised that JMU as good as they've been.
oh
Uh,
yeah, I haven't seen what they've done this year, but they're
yeah,
always pretty good.
yeah, Wofford. Damn, Tech's 0-3.
But I think their coach might be on a short list to hire. I don't know.
Are y'all firing again?
Yeah, we fired. He got fired after last week.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
What was his name?
Brent Pry.
You think you think Shane Beamer would ever come back?
I think it would take a pretty big shake up, I think, for him to leave South Carolina.
It seems like he's pretty happy there.
Um,
And I mean, there's no question the SEC's the best conference in college football. Well, anymore now, who knows, man? Because with, like you
yeah,
said, with
it's leveled
NIL,
out.
you
It's
know,
leveled out with.
Alabama and Georgia don't look as scary as they.
Mm-mm. I mean, the
Uh,
Big Ten's got the last two national champions.
it's true. Let's see, Tennessee's got UAB. Okay, that's an easy dub. Yeah, the spread they're minus 40.5.
Oh,
Oh, did you see where You saw that Joe Burrow got hurt. He's out for the
Oh yeah.
season, regular
Out for
season.
3 months. 3 months. Yeah.
Yeah, they say he's out for the regular season. There's talk about Shador Sanders getting traded from Cleveland
Oh
to,
yeah.
to Cincy. Yeah,
Huge Jasper. You started.
which he played. Man, he played that game against what's the game that he played in preseason? He kicked ass, and they put him in for part of I think the Panthers game, and they put in like their sixth string line, and I mean he just got destroyed. It's almost like a setup. It's almost bullshit. So, what'd you post there, Stiff? Absolute nuts poker. That looks cool. Is this your channel, Stiff? I just subbed. I love poker channels. So I told you I need to get on a poker site. Has Beach played any poker lately?
I don't think so. I think his kids are keeping him busy.
He hadn't been doing any green runs.
Uh-uh.
Huh. I'll never forget, man, when he. How much did he get up on party poker when he was at Tech? It was a lot, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. Yes, I accidentally saw it and got mad.
How much?
I think I
Wasn't
think
it
he
like
ended up
40
losing.
grand? He gave it all back, but I think it was like 40 or 50K at one time.
Those were the days, the good old days.
Man,
Party poker and full tilt.
yeah. Didn't they end up saying some of them got caught like cheating?
Yeah, there was some scandal. There's a
Poker
bunch of
stars.
poker play. I mean, if a bunch of poker players own the thing, something's sketchy.
Yeah. Well, I always told my girl, I was talking about it. I really do think now it wouldn't be a luxurious living and it wouldn't be like, wealth, but I think I could survive playing poker in Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, because and not like high stakes. I'm talking low stakes, like playing
Uh,
one two or like 2-4.
yeah.
Because so many people come in that want to play poker. They're planning to lose 100, $200. It's all about the entertainment. And
Hmm.
when the wife comes around and she's ready to go to dinner reservations, just tilt out. It doesn't matter if you leave your money on the table. It's just kind of a donation at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
So like you could really, because I've made money at poker tables in Vegas, on 8-hour heaters, like make a couple $100 just grinding.
yeah. I just don't
But
have the patience.
yeah, like I said, it would not be a luxurious or a healthy living and whatever. But you could do it. I think I could do it. Uh, I wonder what the Nat kid's doing. You remember Dad's attorney? Like I think he was your dad's
Yeah.
attorney, Nat. Their son, their youngest son, uh, ended up playing professionally.
Hmm.
He somehow got in with that. There's a clothing company uh, that's they sponsor Bubba Watson. It's kind of a higher end clothing company, and he got in with that guy, and somehow like that's what he does, like his main work. Uh, but like, yeah, he was playing pro poker, and then somehow involved with sponsorship stuff with the PGA Tour.
Hmm.
I think that clothing company might be called like it's two first names. It's like Travis Matthew or something like that.
Uh,
But I know
that
the
sounds.
clothes.
Uh,
It sounds what?
hmm. That sounds like, yeah. That sounds right.
Yeah, it's like it was pretty expensive stuff. That's funny. You were talking about Kiowa Island because I was telling the story earlier that that's the time that Dad and I went to Kiowa, and I looked up when the Ryder Cup was in Kiowa, and it was 91
Hmm.
because we did that in 91. We went to the Masters. I think it was 92. It was whatever year Ian Woosnam won because I got a ball from him on, I think it was 16, the year that he won. But listen to this shit. I remember, Dad, you know how he rolls. So
Uh,
we go down to Augusta. We do not have tickets, and it's the freaking Masters. So we ended up getting um, books for the whole weekend for me and him, and there was still a practice round left. So I guess when does the tournament start? Is it Friday?
Thursday.
It's Thursday. Okay, so
Hmm.
yeah, we had Wednesday through Sunday, so we had one practice round. I looked this year, and I watched these tickets being sold, by the way, at these prices. Like they weren't. Just take a wild guess what people were paying for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday
Something crazy.
on
Five
StubHub.
hundred a day.
Oh, shit. I remember, Dad, I think we paid, it was either 800, it was either seven or 800 for each book.
No.
And that was, I think it was 92. All right. So on StubHub, and again, mind you, I watched, and it wasn't OBO. I watched these tickets selling and disappearing on Friday, like when the Masters are starting. Friday, $8,000.
Oh,
Saturday, $10,000. Sunday, $12,000.
that's ridiculous.
That's $30,000 for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Just watch them sell. Like who does that?
Huh. I wonder if you went down there, if you could do like you and your dad did still.
We never, I mean, any tournament or anything we ever went to, we never got stuck outside. But do you remember what we did in Kiowa?
It's selling, you sold stuff,
Yeah.
didn't you?
Yeah, you remember Dad was always hustling.
Huh.
He made bootleg sweatshirts with the Ryder Cup
You still
logo.
got one?
I'm sure there's one somewhere. And he packed that Dodge Caravan full. The Dodge Caravan in the passenger seat used to have a like drawer underneath of it that locked. It was like a secondary glove box. That thing was stuffed full of cash. I mean,
Hmm.
it was a lot of damn money. And of course it's highly illegal or whatever. Right in the parking lot. Just how he was. I mean, he didn't
Uh,
play by anybody's rules. He was going to do it, and that's just the way it was. And so everybody was buying the shit out of them, especially the Europeans that were there, because that year on the merch that they sold there, it was in the USA, and there was a tagline to it that said something like, where the Ryder Cup belongs or something. It was like, so the Europeans didn't buy any of the shit. And there was no, what I'm saying is there was no day two. The hundreds of sweatshirts he took down, they were all gone the first day.
where
And
did
then
he get the logo? Like, where did he get
I got no
the,
clue. There was that one guy that, shit, I don't know if you ever heard about this guy or remember him, but there was a guy out at HVJ, that went to the club that he ended up scamming. a bunch of members that invested. He supposedly had some sort of rights to where he could do merch for the Olympics when they were in Atlanta.
Hmm.
And I think he actually did some stuff, but I know that the investors, yeah, I know the investors got screwed on the deal. The FBI got involved. It was a big ordeal. And, but I want to say that Dad got the printer that he used, like to get the stuff, he got the information from that dude.
Uh,
So, yeah, that's where it came from. I remember we went to, you know how Kroger has the old plastic crates that the
mm-hmm.
milk comes in. I guess it's like 4 gallon things or whatever.
Uh,
Well, they would throw those crates out. So that's what Dad would go back around Kroger and they would toss those out. He had like a shit ton of those, and that's what the sweatshirts were in by size. But I can't remember. I mean, inside I know the sweatshirts were like, it was something that crazy expensive at Kila, like, $120 back then, like the early 90s. And I think I want to say that he was selling for $40. And I remember him saying he had like $6 in each one. So I thought about that today, man. Old Tricky Dick, man. He was one of a kind, man. Good God, I miss that dude. He was one of a kind. I'm trying to tell people about that, like how damn First Baptist Church, old sanctuary for his funeral, freaking packed. There wasn't like a single seat. People were standing in the damn aisles, weren't they?
uh,
That shit was wild. That's.
you know, he slept in my bachelor party. He slept in my room with me in the handy room with T and I.
Did he really?
Remember, he just popped up
That's right.
like
He did show.
like
Where was I?
you were up in your bed on
But
your
wait,
computer.
he showed up at G Briar at Greenbrier,
Hmm.
gambled with us, your bachelor
Yeah,
party, and crashed out in your room.
yeah.
Who was in your room?
Just T and I. We had to get the handy room. So,
Speaking
uh,
of T, what's the latest?
like he's he's still in that rehab. Like I think they're trying to wean him off the.
Do they think they'll be able to get him off of the vent?
I haven't heard. I need to get over there. I haven't been in a week or two.
I need to call him. Um, I don't know if I told you this, but Byron was on late one night on PlayStation
Yeah.
when Battlefield was out, and I jumped on, and we didn't even end up getting a game. We just talked for a while. That shit really, that shit affected him bad, man.
Uh,
It really did. It wasn't. I mean, I know would miss his brother, but like just the whole trauma of the event with him finding him like not breathing, that whole ordeal.
uh,
And he just kept talking about Jim, like basically, he kept retelling me the story about, Jim coming down and knowing the CPR to like kind of get his heart beating again. But it was like, you could tell me he was very traumatized by it, which I mean, I
yeah.
completely understand. Uh, but I don't know if I've ever asked you as far as, because what Byron was born when we were what, like 14, 12?
Yeah, something like that.
Because does he have the same MD that T has, the Duchette's?
Duchenne,
What's it called?
Duchenne.
Yeah, he's got the same one.
Yeah.
I've don't know if I've asked you this before, but Is Byron's case more advanced than T's, or are they about the same?
Uh, it's hard to say because
I'm trying to remember what
like
age did Byron go in a chair
he was a little earlier, but he was, he's a lot bigger than those. Like,
initially. Yeah,
he's just bigger, like taller, and
yeah. I've never met his biological dad. I don't know if he's like a big dude or.
yeah,
He was actually talking about his biological father when we were on talking the other night. Um, it was kind of good, man. I kind of feel like that was a God thing because it was like it's almost like he needed that conversation. You know what I'm saying?
uh,
And he was, I don't know, it was
yeah.
wild. It was really wild. So anyway,
He's lucky to be here.
yeah, for sure. But I was looking. I don't know what kind of advancements they've made with the medicine, but it was talking about even that Duchenne's or whatever, um, like life expectancies and stuff. And it it looks like from documented cases and stuff before that T has definitely outlived the status quo.
Oh yeah, by
'Cause-
far.
yeah, because most people, I mean, I think survival rate at 40 years old is, I mean, you start getting in the, almost near single percentages.
Yeah,
So, yeah, I need to put that on my calendar. I need to call T tomorrow. He's probably
yeah. Give
bored
him
out
a
of his
holler.
mind.
Oh
Will they not let him have a PlayStation over there?
yeah. That's not really a good spot. I don't think he's really can get in a good spot to play.
What about you think he could play your Portal?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, is he even in that kind of condition to, I mean, I don't even know what,
Oh, I think he'd take some getting used to from not doing anything for a while.
I mean, when you go over to see him, is he like sitting up and alert and like,
Yeah, they'll put him in his chair. Uh, yeah, I mean, he's just like he's normal, just talking to you. But
well,
I
yeah, I mean, the
guess,
only thing that you said is like it would, take getting used to. I mean, hell, how much does it take to press buttons on the PlayStation controller?
well, when you don't do anything with MD for a while, you lose.
All the muscle.
Yeah,
Mm,
it goes pretty quick.
yeah, that's the only thing about MD. And you think about deterioration, you forget that the heart is muscle.
Yeah.
So, shit. All right,
Mm,
dude.
mm, mm. We'll holler at you.
Yeah, give me a shout tomorrow if you're trying to play sometime.
All right.
All right, man. See you.
Later.
Later. Damn it. All right, I'm gonna end it. Y'all have a good evening. Thanks for stopping by. See y'all later.